Hey Janardana, Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. To one of my previous videos, I see a comment from Maunika Madgula. She states, Guruji, I always wonder about this. The world is changing at a rapid pace. Yes. We used to have a generation where feeding the family and providing the shelter was only the focus.
A generation forward, that's not an issue anymore. The focus changed to mobility, affording a vehicle like two-wheelers, fast forward bigger homes,
luxury vehicles. Now sustenance is no longer a problem. Now the focus is how to make more and more and more. Double it, triple it, how to move up the ladder at the same time, not realizing the trade factor in this aspect is peace. Now we are talking about more stress level, less peace. It's always what next. Being cognizant of where to draw the line is missing. Your view of Mushika rat on your shirt is so different. For many the view is rat race. Only Lord and Guru can bless us when to pass and reflect on it. She has exactly portrayed what is the problem. You don't need any more than this answer for what I had said in the previous video. Yes, those days we were more bothered about family, feeding, living a simple life. Technology came, several new things came. And it was useful also. Technology is not, you can't say it is not useful. It is very useful. Science is very useful. Engineering is very useful. There is no doubt about it. But unfortunately,
these things came for a little bit comfort in our normal day-to-day life.
But once we go into that comfort zone, we are not able to extricate and come out and see reality and be a normal human. Today, how many of us are normal, leave alone paranormal? Most of us are abnormal. There is no doubt about it. If you close all the windows and doors and sit calmly at home and close your eyes, you will know how much you are contributing to the normality of life. Today normal means what? What is new normal? New normal, absolutely as far as office is concerned, hybrid model. Both you have to work from home, you have to work from office also. It's no longer just work from home. This is a hybrid model. They have both. You have to run. It's a rat race, the way she said. And at the cost of peace. Ambition means it is aggressiveness. If you are very ambitious, you have to be necessarily aggressive. There is no way out to achieve that ambition, to achieve that goal. But what you are achieving, if it is going to cost your peace in life, then there is no point in achieving it. The very purpose of life is to be peaceful, happy, and help others to be peaceful and happy. Unless you are happy, you cannot make others happy. It is impossible. It's impossible. Somebody says, I am always miserable in life. I have problems in life. I am not happy in life. But I work for others' happiness. This is preposterous, absurd, not possible. So, today the ambition has driven that aggressiveness to that extent, people have become unethical in order to achieve that goal. There is no ethics in most of the cases. Sometimes people talk on office, in office, toxic culture. This Guruji, I am moving from this company to this company because this company has toxic culture. Please remember, every company has. There is no doubt about it. Today, every company has got somewhere a toxic culture. Please remember, it depends on the individual. So generally, individuals have become toxic. That's what it means. If people are going to use you, there is nothing wrong. If people misuse you or abuse you, then there is a problem. If you are being used for a good cause, for a good purpose, by great saints or seers or masters, they will see to that you are not misused or you are not abused. Because their project is Bhagwan. Their project is Bhagwan. Project Bhagwan. Ultimately, masters or big seers, saints, all these people, they want the society to be peaceful. There is no doubt about it. The intentions are very good. Whether it is executed properly by individual institutions is something, it depends on not just the master alone, but the disciples also. The entire setup has to help to translate the master's dream into reality. For that, what is needed is balance of mind, consciousness. Once you are conscious, you will have balance of mind. In ambition, what happens is the consciousness goes missing for a toss. Ambition must be incommensurate to one's efficiency levels. Whether you are really efficient enough to do a particular job or not. Before being handed over the job, suppose I am giving you a job as an employee, whether you will be capable of executing it or not is the point. So I give the job once I know that you are capable of executing it. Now as a management or as a manager, whatever it is, I look at you more as a product delivery. Not only will help you, but also help the institution and will also help the verticals of mine. So many things combine, and finally what happens is your welfare is sacrificed, company's welfare is sacrificed. It's only my welfare I look at it, because over a period of time as we go into all this, unknowingly a desire becomes a greed. Initially you are a very desirous person. You are not a greedy person. You are a desirous person, not a greedy person. But once you start fulfilling the desire, automatically, without that consciousness is not there, it slips into greed. Their ambition becomes aggressive. Aggressiveness means, yes, I want it to be done at all cost, come what may. Peace is the price you pay for it. So whether we are trying to be paranormal, in that process we have to sacrifice, because you can't do all the work. Bhagavan has blessed you with some ability. Okay. Incommensurate to your ability, your talent, probably qualification, all these things add flavor to it. Of course, technically qualifications may be useful. But the basic nature of man is that man who is being given the responsibility, is he a desirous person who will improve things ethically, or will he be a greedy person to improve things unethically? Once again, ethics differ. The ethics is not the same. Though basic human ethics are the same, Individually, since you are brought up, this, that, so many things are there, family, friends. The way you have picked up friends, or the friends how they have picked up you, what sort of congregations you had in the past, what sort of people you had in the past, has an impact on your character. So the toxicity in culture, in work environment, or even in domestic environment. Nowadays we are seeing reports, we don't know. We believe that whatever is said in the paper or in the news may be correct. Nowadays in the news, previously I have heard, yes, males killing others. Nowadays females are doing that job. The toxicity in thinking, the very thinking process has become toxic. Leave alone work or domestic, everywhere toxicity is there. Okay. How are we going to handle it? I will tell you a joke. There was one very big saint. He went, it was a hot day, he was standing at outside every house and asking for water. Nobody gave him because water shortage. Summertime. He went to the king. He asked for water. The king immediately gave water. He was very happy. He blessed the king. Those who are in the palace, the king and all his subjects, can drink this water very peacefully. The pond in the king's palace will always be perennial and water will always come. You are blessed. Same time he said, the villagers, the town people or the city people who denied him water, all those water which they have, the lakes, the ponds, the rivers, whatever was there, will become toxic. How long can people sit quiet without drinking water? They drank that water. But the toxic nature, it made them mad. Once they became mad and senseless, they removed all their clothes, started dancing. All of them danced and went to the palace. They wanted to enter the palace. The palace gates were locked. The doors were closed. They were dancing outside. The king called his minister. Kings cannot survive without ministers. What shall we do? Sir, please remember, one thing is there, sir. This water as we drink, we will be always without any sense, and we will be with sense, and we will be very, conscious and all that, normal. If we go outside and drink that water, we will become mad. But when entire your country itself is mad and everybody is dancing outside, even if you keep drinking this, someday they will enter. What are you going to do about it? So the king asked, well, then what should I do? Better let us go and drink that water so that we also become mad. That is what has exactly happened to the present day world. The toxicity in one case spreads very fast to another case. People have started imbibing that greed and they should imbibe something else, peace. They cannot be jealous. There must be normal. They didn't. They now today, everybody, every one of us, of course, there are a few good people here and there. That is why the world is spinning still. People have become more selective than collective. So the way they behave, the way they talk is more self-centered. Adding to that ego, all those flavors are also there. Different kinds of flavors are available. Ego, possessiveness, anger, jealousy, resentment, debauchery. So all these things are a part of. They are all flavor. One will become the other's flavor. If ego is there, the flavor jealousy will come. If jealousy is there, ego will be the flavor. Like that, different types. So how to come out of it? Is there any possibility to come out of this toxicity, whether at home or at office? First, start practicing at home. First, start having a normal relationship with your own relatives, kin and kith. Be normal to them. Even if they are toxic, you be normal to them. Can you be like this? Can you be kind to a person who is toxic to you? Can you tolerate him? Can he learn something from you, from your behavior? The way you behave. Can the toxic person learn something? Is it possible for a toxic person who is unconscious to learn from us? Yes, that's $1 billion question. But you will not become toxic. You will know how to achieve things ethically. Still there is ethics in this world. Still there is peace available in this world. Still there is goodness available in this world. Still some togetherness is there here and there. Why not we pick up that? Why not we unite ourselves to be strong? First of all, you should help people. Bharata Vamshi should come together. That's very important. Before we think about something like uniting the world, first the people here in this Bharata Desha, whatever is left. Okay. In fact, we are talking about Vikasit Bharat. Okay, how it was long back, and great rulers like Kanishka, Harshavardhana, they had the entire. We are dreaming of it. But we don't have unity among ourselves. And what unethical things we are doing just for the sake of money. There are so many of our own brothers and sisters being involved in some espionage activities. See how toxic it has become. Your own people, our own people, plotting against us. What a shame it is. Bharata Desham, the culture to what you belong to, the tradition to what you belong to, the Hindu Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, to which you belong to, doesn't advocate all this, doesn't support all this. So the question of support doesn't arise for such things, at least from sane and conscious people. That's what Krishna says. I will blow the conch. But what it means when you can know, a day will come when you can realize, Arjuna. Everybody were blowing the conch in Mahabharata. Every conch had its own sound. And every sound depicted something. And Krishna's Panchajanya, when he blew, what? He was appealing for peace. He was appealing for compassion. At least now, every day in the evening when they blow, let this be the last one to be blown. Here under these circumstances, Krishna says, let this sound, let it bring compassion, let it bring unity between the warring faction, enough of deaths that have taken place. That's what Panchajanyam is saying. But others are busy blowing the conch that it is the end for today's day's play and tomorrow let us meet. That's what others mean. When you can understand the voice of God, when you can understand the voice of Bhagavan, only when you are open-minded, if you are filled with the negativities, of course, the dark force is visible to you, and the things what you do will be probably a joint venture with the dark force, or you may be working at its command. By being egoistic, what are you all propagating? What is the message you are sending? Leave alone all that. What is the akshara you are generating? With a lot of negativity, with a lot of cunningness, with a lot of selfishness, we create bad aksharas. The aksharas will be spoiling the environment and peace. We don't create good aksharas. Masters fight to create. That is what for they have come. Their job as a prayogi, our job, what is our job? Our job is to create more good aksharas and spread it across the cosmos. That's the work allotted to us by Bhagavan. We are not the doers. He is the doer. He alone can do and nobody else can do. Every work he alone does. If that kind of realization Bhagavan blesses us to have, it will be a peaceful society. Otherwise, it will be the same. Somewhere one has to put in efforts. Somewhere one has to join. Somewhere one cannot keep on thinking about themselves. Some people don't think about family also. I know one recent case. He is not bothered. 2 times, 3 times he was saved. Money. He will go into share market, he will trade, he will do anything, he will do all nonsense. He will substantiate his nonsense through some illogical arguments and he will get caught. He doesn't know. Even to tell a lie perfectly, you should know. He doesn't know. His behavior. What you can do to this toxicity? You can't do anything. Such people will never change. That is universal. Like one comment for the same, Mr. Paravastu Kasturi Rangan had given. Until such time nothing will change, Guruji. Until the Bhagavan decides. Yes, he is right. He is right. I appreciate his faith. I appreciate. But sometimes what happens is, we go on supporting. Jayanti Rajan was commenting. We go on supporting the person despite his doing a lot of nonsense, thinking that someday he will change. And the support itself has emboldened him to such extent that he will continue to be adamant and arrogant and do things the way it should not be done. Thanks, Jayanti. That's a good comment. Okay. So, see, people should understand. As you grow, you must become more compassionate. I can understand some kids are there. Even there it is madness. Nowadays it's still more madness. One side, yes, you are encouraging people to further get study, yes, etc. They will get motivated. All these things are there. But when position 1, 2, 3, 4, only one position in 1, 2, there is only one position, 3, only one position, lakhs of people, and everybody wants to score 1. Like Monica said, it's a rat race. See, it's a rat race. And always enjoying success and not having even a little bit of failure, please remember, will depress you in life. Failures are good. It makes you strong. It makes you better. It makes you more understanding. It teaches you various nuances of life, provided you learn out of that experience. How many of us, we have experience? Have we learned out of it? The way it has to be learned. Have we learned out of it? No. Even if we learn, it will be from the darker side or the negative side. The way we look at it will be more oriented towards our own self. More self-pity results. Why it should happen to me? Why I alone should be punished? What is this nonsense? That shows why others are not punished. Why others are not troubled. Why others? Why me? Why not others? All this stupidity comes because of unconsciousness. One has to learn to be normal. Paranormal will dawn on you. If you aim at paranormal, you will become abnormal. Please remember, there is no doubt about it. Unless Bhagavan decides, unless it is Bhagavan's grace and mercy, it should be His grace, His mercy. Totally. Unless He, mercy, 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 mercy. Or that one should always surrender, surrender, surrender. Unless that happens, there cannot be a remedy. But still, Bhagavan has given you knowledge. He says use that knowledge. You have that discriminative power. Where it has to be used, use the mind. Where heart has to be used, don't use the mind. Because you have been using, or we have been using, instead of mind, the heart, and the heart for the mind. Where the heart has to be used, we apply the mind. Where the mind has to be used, we apply the heart. It is total chaos. So, what can we do to such people? Nothing can be done. Probably they have come as an example to live and demonstrate to other people how not to be. After all, we need a few people to show us how not to be in this world so that we can learn how to be. How not to be, to teach also you need some people. Probably Bhagavan decided to create such people and give us that knowledge how not to be by looking at that person. Few people demonstrating how not to be is okay. Many can learn. If many demonstrate how not to be, it's a disaster. That's what is happening. Try to be normal. Keep praying to God. Bhagavan, Janardana is there. Narsimhavadi Kshetram. Janardana really helps you. Okay. We have Putra Narayana and Bhoga Janardana. Jan Janardana. Okay. Come to Narsimhavadi. See, the project is going on. Prayoga Narsimha, we are with Lord's grace, we are trying to bring him with Ashtadasa Bhujam, 18 hands, and Yoga Lakshmi with 4 hands. Very tall. Okay. We are going to, it's being beautifully built. We need assistance. We need physical help. We need monetary help. We need everything to get it into shape. So try to help us.